I expected it to be larger.
He's so cute.
You see?
Yes.
It's working.
I got my first bike. Now I only have 5 euros. Yay! It's even worse. It's just the second day of me owning a bike. Hey guys, I'm Vasya and I'm currently living in Bremen, Germany as an international student. For my first YouTube video I was supposed to film a vlog in which I would share my experience of buying a bike at the Bremen bike fair. But something went wrong. First, filming myself on camera in public appeared to be more difficult than I thought. Secondly, on that day I had so much things on my mind. I mean, I was choosing a bike, it's practically a car, that I just forgot that I was shooting a vlog. Anyway, in this video I want to share with you some random moments from my trip at the bike fair, explain why I decided to get a bike, especially now when winter is coming, and also share my first challenges as a bike owner. If you're interested, keep watching. It's Saturday morning and I'm currently at a bus station waiting for my bus because I'm going to a bicycle market in Bremen. So I hope it will be my last bus ride, at least for today. And I'm taking you with me, guys. Let's go! Basically, there are several ways how one can get a bike in Germany. For example, you can go to a special shop and get a new one there, or try to find a second-hand bike from a private seller like on eBay. Otherwise, you may want to visit a bicycle fair that usually takes place several times a year in most German cities. And such event is very convenient for potential bike owners, as one can have a look at many bicycles at once, compare prices, have a test drive, get advice from a specialist, and also be sure that it's not a scam. This is the fair itself. I expected it to be larger, but I think still there are a lot of very nice options. Let's just see what they have for me today. I really wanted to buy a very nice city bike with a basket, something like this. But after some deliberation, I decided that maybe having a used one, which is not very flashy, which is cheap, is a better idea, since as it turns out, bicycles in Germany are one of the most popular things to steal. So I set my budget at 50 euros. But very soon I realized my expectations didn't meet reality, as the cheapest bike at the fair was 90 euros. And also, a friend of my friend, who is German, attended the fair with us, and he said that the prices were actually very attractive. So with this information in mind, we started looking at bikes and trying them out. What about this one, black?
I don't know, but that's a men's.
Men's?
Yeah, because they have the in here instead of having it like that.
Oh, we like this blue bike. They're leaving the blue bike.
They're not taking it?
No,
I think
were
no.
trying it.
But they were so close.
Yes.
No, probably they were trying it. And if you want to try, you just take it and try it?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think so.
We can check. Okay. It's our turn. Oh no. It's too...
It's too big?
Yeah, it's too big. Nah, it's
Nah.
impossible. Maybe that was the reason why they didn't take it. The most tired of us.
That's a proof of how exhausting buying a bike is.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god. I think I tried only 2 or 3 bicycles before I found mine. Compared to other bicycles at the fair, it was not that expensive, it was very nice, simple, minimalistic in design, it was comfortable and it had basket, which I was extremely happy about. I feel like as soon as I saw it, I already knew I was going to buy it.
Just one more
question about this bike. But it was not all perfect. There were some issues with the bike. For example, the back tire was a little bit fleeted, the lights didn't work, the seat was a bit higher for me. It sounds like a lot of issues actually. But all of this was solved rather quickly. The owner of the bike fixed everything in like 5 minutes. And that's how I became an owner of the bike.
You ready preparing it? Yeah, we're checking if the front light is working.
You see?
Yes.
It's working.
Yeah, nice. Now I only have a year.
Bei dem Händler.
I got my first bike. I don't know, I'm just so happy. Although I spent 2 times more than I intended, but I think it's fine because I really love it.
You may be wondering why I decided to buy a bicycle, and now I will explain you. So usually it takes me like 45 minutes to get from my home to the university by buses because there is no direct bus and I have to change them. It's not very convenient because I'm dependent on buses schedules, and for example, if I miss a bus by just 1 minute, I will probably be late to the university, which is not nice. On a bike, it will take me like 25 minutes from my home to the university because I don't stop, I don't change transport, and also the route is different. Plus, biking is a very nice physical activity, so instead of sitting on the bus for 1.5 or at least 1.5 hours a day, I can have some physical activity. And for example, just on my way from my home to the university, I can already fulfill my daily norm of physical activity. I also thought that maybe prices before winter can be a little bit lower, and even in winter on sunny days I can have a ride. That was my motivation to have a bike, and I was extremely excited of getting one, and I even didn't think that it might add some extra stress to my life. My first trip to the university took me 45 minutes instead of 25 as I expected, since my back tire got deflated again and I had to find an opportunity to pump it up during the day. It was not easy, and now I think that maybe the problem with it is more complicated, so I need to think about repairing it.
Okay, so something happened with my bike and I came to this place near my university because it has this bike sign, and I spent some minutes to find where the equipment for bike could be, and finally there was this little thing. Now it's even worse. Thanks to a very nice man, I just fixed my tire. Well, the thing is that I already started watching YouTube tutorials because it felt wrong, but now look, it works. It's just the second day of me owning a bike.
Another challenge is the weather in Bremen. I wanted not to depend on buses, but now I depend on this shitty weather. Yeah, it's shitty especially in autumn and winter, so I'm waiting for spring. Driving in the rain is frankly not the most pleasant thing. Nevertheless, I'm very happy about my investment, and I hope that it's only hard in the beginning and that my bike will last me for a very long time. At the least, I will just sell it on eBay. Let me know in the comments if you like my bike and maybe you want to buy it. Yeah, so that was my story. Bicycles in Germany are very popular. They're not just a sporting hobby, but they are an expected part of the traffic. So I'm very curious, where do you live, and if bikes are popular there? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.